The first day of school is fast approaching, and we want to be sure our students, families, and staff members are informed of the Hico ISD 2021-2022 COVID protocols. Although many things have changed over the past several months, one thing that will never change is our commitment to the health and safety of our students. Please take time to watch this short video explaining our plans for the new school year. And as always, be aware that things can change in a heartbeat depending on the COVID situation in Hamilton County and across the nation. We will monitor our situation closely and make any changes we feel necessary to ensure the health of our students and staff. Our COVID response team at Hico ISD is responsible for determining the COVID procedures and responding to all reports of cases in our school district. I would like to take this moment to give a huge shout out to Ms. Tooley, our school nurse. Over the past year, she has taken on the enormous task of determining and contacting close contacts. We appreciate her willingness to drop whatever she was doing, even if it was watching her granddaughter's sporting events, and respond to a report. Her expertise and consistency have been invaluable over the past year. As far as instructional procedures, Hico ISD will not offer remote instruction this year. There will be no live streaming of classes. Students who are absent will be required to make up all missed assignments. Many of our teachers were able to transition their classes to Google Classroom. So students may still have access to some of their assignments online. However, there is a possibility that absent students will be given a paper assignment as their makeup work. This will depend on the teacher and the grade level. Hico ISD is still required to meet specific reporting requirements for the Texas Education Agency and the Department of Health and Human Services. If an individual who has been in school is test confirmed to have COVID, we will notify the local health authority as well as submit a report to the Texas Department of State Health Services. We are also still required to notify all teachers, staffs, and families of students on any campus that is affected or has a positive COVID case. And like last year, we are planning to send an all call to report any test confirmed case to everyone on that campus. Hico ISD will continue to follow many of the same protocols we used last year. Staff members are asked to self screen before coming to work each day, and parents are asked to screen their children each day. This is to ensure that no child or staff member comes to school if they exhibit COVID 19 symptoms. If you are unsure as to whether or not to send your child to school, please do not hesitate to contact Ms. Tooley, and she can help you make the decision. Ventilation, hand washing, respiratory etiquette, and disinfection will still continue to be a priority for our students and staff. At this time, masks will be optional for students and staff. We will also encourage social distancing whenever it's feasible. The big question, and honestly the most difficult decision, has been determining our quarantine procedures. We want to ensure the health of our students and staff while making every effort not to disrupt student learning. And because each situation is different and there are many factors to consider, we will begin the school year by handling all quarantine procedures on a case by case basis. Students or staff members who do test positive for COVID will be required to follow the quarantine period advised by their doctor. We will also require quarantine for any non vaccinated student or staff member who lives in the same household as someone who tests positive for COVID. When a positive case is reported, we will continue to follow our contact tracing procedures, and all close contacts will be notified and will have the option to quarantine. We encourage you to consider the quarantine practices recommended by the CDC, but we will not require it. Should you choose not to quarantine, we ask that you monitor your symptoms closely and that you consider wearing a mask at school. As stated before, each situation is different, and we will rely on advice from our local health authority and information from parents to help make the best possible decisions for our students and staff. If you have any questions regarding our procedures, please do not hesitate to contact any member of the COVID response team. We look forward to a successful school year in which we are able to celebrate the many successes of Hico ISD. These activities and celebrations will be made possible by each of us taking responsibility for the health and safety of our students. As always, thank you for your support as we strive every day to lead our students with passion, pride, and positivity. Thank you.